So many important events to celebrate, and only one DJ.
Your DJ has only just begun.
Me never call it crime pan a scene. Me never say he locked up. No. Me never take a dollar for a drink. Politicians them love actor. And the youths them a feel it. That's why me reveal it. So we live it day to day to day. This are no category. This are the real story. Sufferation stay long time away from my family, living day to day. Gotta make ends meet. Give thanks to Life Luton for represent Mindset every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. IjahStars, tell it to them. Free mind, free souls, free spirit. That's it.
I mean, be a positive people part. Drive out the car. Who am I a roll? No IjahStars. You don't know so the mindset each and every Wednesday. IjahStars, lead the people in the right way. That's how we stay. And Zabrik, bam, bam, bam.
X. Tread. I am not treat if you not listen IjahStars. But mindset.
Rock them and crack them. You're in tune to the mindset. Let the action speak. Do something that's timeless. Rock them and crack them. Jabari representing IjahStars. You can fall.
Well, my name is Reech Stevens, and right now I want the them know say a vertical me saying a scene. So lock into Mindset every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. That scene. So yeah, you know. Let's drink to the hard-working people. Let's drink to the lowly of birth. Raise your glass to Mindset the greatest, and let's drink to the championess.
K-R-E. Hey, IjahStars. It's the mindset. Free your mind. Free your mind. Mindset. Free your mind. Free your mind. Hey, not everything that glitter is gold. Everything that's
Me I tell you, mindset.
freedom for the people. Black Rasta alongside Bobby Wine. Fighting for freedom in Africa. For our people. Dash with the fire. Museveni is not a leader. Blood the killer. What a misleader. Oh, you can.
The man of you going out and about and not to the boy IjahStars, a real youth. A real Rasta youth. Generally not the thing you better know.
Freedom for the people. Black Rasta alongside Bobby Wine. Fighting for freedom in Africa. For our people. Dash with the fire. Museveni is not a leader. Blood the killer. What a misleader. Oh, Uganda. Kick out this murderer. What a dictator. Foolful leader. Museveni is not a leader. Blood the killer. What a misleader. Oh, Uganda. Kick out this murderer. What a dictator. Foolful leader. Oh, Museveni. 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 Mr. Satan.
Yo, this is a song for the simple entertainer. I say Reech Life Radio. Them say no.
Yes, blessed love, pleasant good evening, good afternoon.
Freedom for the people. Black Rasta alongside Bobby Wine.
One welcome to the Mindset program. IjahStars, your host. One more day above ground.
It's not a leader, blood the killer. What a misleader.
Track on the deck
Kick out this man.
from Blakk Rasta, featuring Bobby Winen,
It's not a leader, blood the
Ghana and Uganda,
Oh, Uganda. Kick out this murderer.
and also Jamaica. Get myself in the mix, you know the thing.
Oh, Museveni.
We are one family, you know?
Museveni.
Bloody Museveni.
Oh, Museveni. 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 Mr. Charlatan.
And we're streaming live and direct from Ghana today.
Run, Museveni.
I want to say a kwaba to one and all, Zin.
Run, dirty old man.
Yeah.
Ugandans crying. Museveni. Poor health care. Museveni. What a shortage. Museveni.
And this track is brand new.
Museveni. Alibaba thief. Museveni. Uganda refugees. Museveni.
Alibaba Thief. We don't want none of them around here, you know. We I tell you. And you know, say, yeah, well, without no further delay, I'm going to introduce Blakk Rasta to the Mindset program. Blessed love, Blakk Rasta.
Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love, blessed love.
One welcome, my brother.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for having me. More love, IjahStars. More love.
Yes, sir. It's a great honor for you have the eye on the program today, my brother. You know?
For real, I'm so happy to be part of it.
Yes, sir. It's like, you know, a football scout, a scout for, you know, that player where him want to get on the team and, you know, him out there and him see this player and it's like, him can't really, you know, get in touch or, you know, get the right connection to get to the player and, you know, finally, you know, the scout make some form of contact with the player and now we have, you know, we have the big baller right here on the Mindset program and it's a great honor, Blakk Rasta.
For real, the honor is mine. Give thanks.
Yes, my king. Powerful song by the Eye and also Bobby Winen.
Thank you.
First of all, Museveni, what's the meaning?
Well, Museveni is the president of Uganda right now. You know, he has been in the presidency from 1986. So for 35 solid years, the man has ruled the people with iron hands, you know. And Museveni came in as a freedom fighter. They were those who took out Idi Amin and Obote. And now the man who was a freedom fighter has become a killer of the people for 35 solid years, stealing every election.
Wow.
See, his full name is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And this is a man who does not want to leave power, just like so many other African leaders who just get into power and they love the power too much and get power drunk and don't want the youth there to get a blind. So, yeah, so me and Bobby Wine, who, ran for the presidency in Uganda, and in our opinion and the opinion of the world, won the elections. But, Museveni decided not to give him that, and now Uganda is in crisis. Yes, so that's who Museveni is.
Rastafari. So Museveni is the current president of Uganda. And
For real.
current, yeah?
For real.
Yes, I. Bobby Winen, how did the connection came about with the eye? Because it's
well, I would say that it always comes natural as long as you have a next freedom fighter in a next country. You have a way of linking up. You will get to hear of each other, and even if you don't get to hear of each other, people will hear of the two of you even more and connect you. So just people from Uganda just say, yeah, get in contact with this brother. The brother is licking brimstone and fire in Uganda and just make sure that things work. So with time, we started linking up and communicating. And when the time comes, drop a tune. Yeah, the tune just dropped like that. And we're looking forward to even doing more.
Yes, I. Lovely song. But in your honest opinion, looking at Bobby Wine, do you think he's fit for the job of being a president?
Well, he's more than fit. He has been fighting for the people from when he was, 10 years younger, making reggae music and dancehall music, fighting for the liberation of his people. He went and competed for the parliamentary election and won. And he did his best for the people of Kiadondo district. See? And the people get to like him even more and say, listen, you must be president. And according to observers who came in and saw the presidential election, it's Bobby Wine who won the elections. But Museveni is iron-handed, beating up the people. He claims he's a Pan-Africanist, but no Pan-Africanist behaves like this. See? Beating the people, killing the people, and selling the whole country to, foreigners. See? Bobby Wine is more than qualified. But you see, our society is very funny. From when you come in as an entertainer, especially when you play reggae music and do a little bit of dancehall, and you have locks on your head, and even if you smoke herb, they think that you are no good for nothing but just entertainment. And that is what, a lot of people have in their minds around Africa and some other places. But Bobby Wine is extremely intelligent, and he proved his worth in being a parliamentary candidate and even winning and becoming the MP for the people. Yeah, man.
Yes, I. And you feel like he could follow in the steps of Idi Amin, because Idi Amin was a powerful leader for Uganda, even though the West kind of demonize him in some ways in the propaganda that they spread about him.
For real, Idi Amin had good sides. For instance, standing up for the economy and making sure that there was not corruption and all that, and supporting Pan-Africanism and even supporting Palestine against Israel and all that, Bobby Wine is a very strong character. See? He rose from out of the ghetto, see, from amongst the people. So he experienced firsthand separation in the ghetto. See? And the man played reggae music and performed in almost every ghetto in Uganda. And seeing the separation of the people and realizing, say, yo, it's time to stand for my people. He has university education. The man is a man who has been able to prove himself and tell the whole of Uganda that, listen, if you voted me as your parliamentary candidate, and by what I did, you should be able to know that if I become president, it will even be better. So yes, Bobby Wine is unique.
I agree. I agree with that. Very unique, Virgin still. Very unique, Virgin. Yes, I. All right, my brother. Let's talk about Blakk Rasta. Yeah, let's talk about Blakk Rasta.
For real.
Many, well, outside here, and my honest opinion, when I see the eye and I hear the eye doing a thing, you remind me so much of Muta Baruka. Do you get that from people in when people connect with you?
For real. Muta Baruka has been one of my strongest mentors, and I love Muta. Muta came to Ghana a number of times, and the first time Muta listened to me on radio, he linked up and he said, you know what? You have a certain fire in you, same fire we may have when we did start, we do it in a Jamaica. Need you to stand strong. I remember Muta Baruka, they tell me, say, Blakk Rasta, you play too much music, Yo, you have to talk to the people, you have the vibe and you have the fire. But you play too much music on radio. Play a little bit of music and talk a lot because the people that want to hear you talk. See? And I remember he did tell me, say, he had so many people tell him, say, next Mutabaruka in Ghana. And now him witness it physically for himself and personally. And he was just blessing me. See? So yeah, I mean, Muta inspired me right from the start to do poetry and also to speak up, truth to power. Yeah, big up Muta Baruka wherever you are. Big salute.
Yes, I. So, can we see anything from the Iron Muta in the future in terms of
How
music?
you mean? Honestly, yes. That's what we've been waiting for, and we have been working it out. I believe anytime soon, me and Muta Baruka will have a collaboration, and yeah, it will be worldwide. It will be big. Trust me.
Rastafari. And wow, they are looking to go to Jamaica, or what would be the arrangement? What would be the ideal arrangement for the eye? Would it be
however it is, it has to happen. Muta Baruka comes to Ghana every year. And me and him have spoken, and he told me, Black Rasta, anytime you come to Jamaica, know say you have a house. Me have a room for you, and me have food for you, me have dashing for you, and me have gungu piece for you. Me know say you are vegetarian, and you are eat vegetarian. So me have everything for you. Just carry a jacket and come. So that alone is something nice. And I'm ready. I just want to go to Jamaica, but wherever the collaboration would happen, either in Jamaica or in Ghana or even in both places, you know. Yeah, man.
Yes, I. We anticipate that collaboration with the eye. Any other artists different from Muta Baruka there would I love to collab with?
Yeah. I love DYCR, you know, another powerful poet.
Yes,
see?
I.
Rastakura is a next brethren where me love Rastakura. Very honest brother and very down to earth and ready to help a man out anytime. Rastakura, I love that man. And well, I'm looking forward to doing some other collaboration with some of the singers apart from the poets as well. I'm looking forward to doing something with Bojo Bantan. I want to do something with yes, a whole heap of artists still, including Junior Kelly.
Yes,
Junior Kelly and Junior X. See?
Yes,
yeah, those are the artists I really, and even the biggest of all the collaborations will be a collaboration with Burning Spear. I can't wait to have a collaboration with Burning Spear.
Wow. That sound like you would take Burning Spear out of retirement,
That's right. I don't want him to retire. I want him to still play reggae music because his music is timeless and we appreciate love his works. I want a collaboration with Burning Spear, and the day I get it, I will sit on the moon because I know Burning Spear never have no collaboration with nobody. I never see no Burning Spear collaboration yet. And if I'm able to do it, trust me, man, everything done.
Rastafari. We look forward for them big something there, you know. So let's see, I know, because when the diaspora and the continent link up, you know, say, you know, it's just a powerhouse, you know.
See.
Yes, I. Drag the eye memory a little bit, Zine. I know the eye have a religious background. You know, Muslim. I think the eye used to be a Muslim. Now the eye is a Rasta man. Zine. Was the eye being ridiculed, Zine, by friends and families, making that transition into Rastafari?
Well, it is always so. Religion is almost like politics, you know. And sometimes it's almost even like a cult. Once you belong to it, you have no right to come out of it, you know. And now I am happy to see a whole heap of Muslim turn Rasta. and still holding on to their Muslim vibes and all that, and still holding on to Rasta still. They have a way of doing it still, and I think it's a nice transition. Gradually, they move from this side to the other side and all that, and it's so positive. I would say that when I started growing up my locks in an all-Muslim environment, I wasn't received too well. But because of my track record, oh, he's a good brother, he does good things and all that, some people thought that, okay, we are losing him to Rasta. We must make sure that he holds on to the Islam vibe. But when they realize, say, well, it's all about one love and it's all about peace and unity, well, people started to relax. You was thinking of Muslim brethren. Peace, love, and that peace and love must continue to be here. That basically is it. See? So yes, I didn't find it too hard. It went on good, and it was nice.
Rastafari. So the transition was all right. But the I say a while ago, one's kind of swing between the two religion in a sense. But once people would say that it is not possible to please or to serve two master. Or dare I see that?
Well, I don't see it as two masters still, because Rasta for me is not a religion at all. It's just part of us flowing in our blood like our own DNA. See? I am not a religious person, because religion is just the principles of men brought together to try to control other men. Saying that is how I see religion as. So Rasta actually helped me to stay away from religion. Rasta actually helped me to discover myself and be able to know exactly who I am. That is what I see, and that is what it is. But as in serving two masters, I think it's the same Most High God. The only thing Rasta says is that, all right, get to know about Africa, get to know His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie, because some other people still tell me, say, Haile Selassie was a Christian, and he didn't go to church. And he was a man who did tell people not to worship him and all that. So not to go too much into this, I see it more as Rasta is a way of life. It's my identity as a black man. It's my identity as a liberator of people. It's my identity to stay away from institutionalized religion brought together by men to control other men.
Rastafari. Yes, I agree with I agree with what the I said. It's a way of life. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a way of life. Yes, I. So as a Ras, Zane, what does Africa await its creator mean to the eye? Someone who was born in Africa.
Well, Africa is a very beautiful continent, and Africa is the place that every human being came from. So Africa is awaiting to see the power that will unite the whole world, because we want to see everybody come together as one. We want to see man and woman live in peace and love and unity. We want to see all those stupid laws by men broken down. Africa is awaiting the Most High Jah to put Africa in its place. See? Because Africa was on top until some wicked people come in and try to destroy the foundations of Africa. Africa is awaiting the power of the Most High to liberate all Africans and all people who have been oppressed all this while, so that there will be peace and love amongst every people. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so when most of us out here in the West have it to say like is the West is the black people from the diaspora that is coming home to Africa to make Africa a better place. You don't see it as that.
Well, I mean, it's our own people, and I am an historian, and I know what people in the diaspora can do. Now, if you look at how the movement of the so-called Back to Africa started, it all started with people who were carried out of Africa and people who live in the diaspora. Look at Marcus Garvey.
Yes.
He was a man who came out of Jamaica and did go into Babylon and try to bring people to Africa. You see, people have tasted the African conditions and they've gone to taste the other conditions of a slave master. Combining these two, they become a better people. I believe so much in people who live in the diaspora. I believe so much in our brethren who live there, our sisters who live there. They come in with a different flavor, and together we work. We are not waiting for them to come develop Africa or make Africa rich wherever it is. We are expecting them to come home, so we join our powers together and make Africa become a better place. I mean, same way, it is like a jigsaw puzzle. They took some elements out of Africa, and until those elements return to Africa, the jigsaw will not be complete.
Yes, I love how you put that together. So, Black History Month. Is that something that you regard, even though it was something that was started in the West here?
Yes, I regard it so much because, I mean, historically, there were so many other black people, like Chief Charles, somebody like Adobia, Mama Adobia from Ghana, of course at that time not called Ghana, who worked with Marcus Garvey hand in hand and helped to even develop the UNIA flag. See? Coming together to be able to build a formidable force. I respect people who still have the African spirit and have the mind of returning to Africa to help Africa find its feet and develop and get better. Yes.
Yes, I. So that is something that they are all close to your heart, because I know it's because the sound Black History Month, and it's not saying African History Month. It probably not as wide as what how it sound, because when I say Black History Month, it kind of limited away. But when I say African History Month now, it a deal with the diaspora, the continent, and you know what I mean? So
for real.
Yes, I.
For real. I mean, we recently had the Return to Africa, Year of Return.
Yes.
And so many people came from America, from England, and some people have become Ghanaian citizens right now. And I mean, we went out to say, yes, it's a good thing, but it could be better. Don't look at the pockets of the people coming home. Oh, how much do you have? How much are you bringing home? No, we want people to come and connect with the African spirit. That is most important. Now, when they connect with that spirit will ignite the power in them to be able to help Africa even develop better, rather than thinking commercial. What are you coming to do? How many houses are you going to build here? Not that. So we're looking forward to a better return to Africa. It was very successful, but it could have been better. And that's what is so dear to my heart.
Yes, I. Yeah, it was a great initiative. I think looking at it from outside here, and I mean it was a great move. As there I say, it could do better. Would love to see more African countries getting involved in that sort of initiative. I met Barack Obama few years ago. Seeing?
Yeah.
And I know probably that must have been the highlight for the eye that year. Seeing? But my question is to the eye. Do you think that African American have benefit from Barack Obama presidency?
Well, it depends on what you see as benefits, you know. It depends on what you see as benefit. For me, for a black man to be able to rise to that level, it is a big thing because all along, they were just saying that black people are just for football, for music, for boxing, and all them things. So for us to see yet another black man rise all the way to the top of the American hierarchy is a plus for black people. For me, that's how I see it. It's not about Barack Obama coming to say, all right, take some candy, take a pen, take a pencil. No. For me, that mental upliftment is enough benefit for all black people. Barack Obama made his own mistakes. He had his own strengths and his own weaknesses, you know. But for me, the biggest part of it all is the fact that Barack Obama was able to break that jinx and rise to the top, proving to the whole world that when the black man is given the opportunity, he will be able to make it, like Kwame Nkrumah said. You see, Marcus Garvey worked very hard to bring a lot of people, to Africa. He himself couldn't make it to Africa. Does it mean he failed? The idea of making black people come to realize that this is not our home. We need to go to our home and develop our home. Enough for me. See? So that's what I see Obama as.
Yes, I. Rastafari. Yeah, I hear the eye still. But what you think about probably is last term that he spent in office? Because one would say probably it was a bit erratic in how we dealt with a lot of stuff, even Libya, for instance, how they dealt with Libya. What you think about his last year?
Yeah. It was quite erratic, as you said, right words. That's why I respect Barack Obama. After he realized it was erratic, before he left office, he said his biggest regret as president of America is the fact that he was part of the overthrow of Muammar al-Gaddafi. He said it, and you can find it on the internet. It's on YouTube. He said it, that it was his biggest failure. He wished that he had handled it better so that the people of Libya would have a better time. That's why I made a tune called Gaddafi. And in it, I said, I want Obama. Don't be part of these people. Yes, Muammar Gaddafi has stayed there for too long, but it is not for you to go bombing people in Ajdabia, Ras Lanuf, and all those areas. It is not for you. The Libyan people can together come out and help themselves out. They have been there like that, enjoying themselves. If there's a problem and you can't help solve it, don't help destroy that country. And Barack Obama apologized for whatever he did, and to see it as his biggest failure, I think that it takes a man to be able to say that, yes, I made this mistake and I own up to that. Barack Obama was not an angel, just like any one of us. He made mistakes and he was erratic sometimes, but he also made some good decisions, time after time.
My lord. So, at home now, what do you think about the current president now in Ghana doing 2 terms now? What do you think about his re-election?
Whose re-election? Sorry about
that. In Ghana.
Oh, Ghana. Well, it was a fraudulent election. We had about 7 people killed, and it's in court right now. They are fighting it. This is a president who wants to build a cathedral when his people are dying. He wants to spend $100 million American dollars building a cathedral. This is a president who has promised to build 88 hospitals, and he hasn't built even one. He used it for his campaign, for re-election, and now he's saying that they can't find land in the district, 13 districts, they said, to build this hospital. So it's a fanful election promise, which they gave to the people. And now the same president who said Africa is beyond aid and Ghana is beyond aid, there are those who are running after the IMF and the World Bank for money to deal with COVID-19 when Tanzania is using herbs and all those things to deal with COVID-19. So for me, this government shouldn't have been re-elected, and I don't support this government. I am angry with this government because it's a pretentious government that claims to be Pan-Africanist. But no, it is not. It is a pretentious government that is ready to fill its own pockets. Look, they even had a deal called the IjahStars deal. And they took it to offshore UK to be able to milk the people of Ghana, taking their gold and their diamond, and selling it to foreigners. And they themselves making money from out of that. And we lashed out against it. They are trying to bring it back. Right now, you come to Ghana, just like in Jamaica. Chinese people have taken over the gold, polluting the water, felling rosewood, and even neem trees. Neem trees at a time that COVID-19 is around, and a lot of people are having solace using the neem to fight COVID-19. It looks like China is recolonizing us with the permission and consent of our own government.
It's a serious thing that.
For real?
It's a serious thing that, because I don't know how much time we have left. I'm gonna run out of questions still, but I know they have something else.
Yeah, have a next interview. You're right.
See?
For real.
So let me just pose this final question to the eye. When you see Ghanaians giving Chinese people positions like being chiefs and so on in the community, how that make you feel as someone who born there?
It just makes me feel like we have stupid leaders who don't know anything about Africa. It makes me feel like they don't even know their value. Because a black man would never become a chief in China. See? It makes me feel very sad. For instance, a couple of days ago, the Denmark embassy in Ghana and the Australian embassy in Ghana came together to help them build an LGBT office in Ghana. Lesbian, gay, queer, whatever. In Ghana, they built an office. And I said, but it's not about hating gays and hating lesbians and all that. No. It's about the fact that Ghana is a sovereign country. And we have our own laws and regulations. And our laws say homosexual.
Rastafari.
These same laws were given to us by our own colonizers, those who colonized us, the British.
Mm-hmm.
And now the same British people are coming down and telling us that, oh, those are stupid laws. It's good, it's okay to be homosexual, it's okay to be lesbian. And if you really want to get aid from us, then you have to accept all this. My problem is the laws in England and America. We don't come and interfere in those laws, whether they are good or bad. It's not about that. But you come to us, force an office for lesbians and gays in Accra, as if you want to push the gay agenda. My problem, again, is that you are disrespecting the laws we have. Here it is seen as criminal. And instead of doing the lobbying, if you truly want it to be accepted here, you are forcing it on the people as if you want to colonize us. Meanwhile, you gave us those laws right from the start. So our leaders have no brains. They have no brains. Their brains are not working. That is why they allow on.
Rasta.
What? And this is terrible. I check it out and it breaks my heart. In the days of Kunta Kente, you couldn't have done that. In the days of Mansa Musa, you couldn't have done that. In the days of Nkrumah, you couldn't have done that. But now, our leaders are sellouts. They sell us out for the little that they have. And all of them are old, dying people who are so sick, and they use the taxpayers' money to their benefit. I am angry. I'm so bitter about this. We need a younger generation, critical thinking generation to mind Africa. Man Africa, let Africa move forward. Not these old dying people who are so greedy.
John. Yeah. I feel the eye pain. Selassie, I know. I feel the eye pain, Black Rasta. Yeah, I feel the eye pain, and what we are gonna do, is what we're going to do about these things that, we're up against, because there I say it's like another colonialism at take place again, you know what I mean? So we have got to find a way out of this. You see it? As there I say, new and fresh young leaders, and Ghana.
Like Sankara.
Yeah.
For real.
Yes, Yes, Black Rasta. I want to thank the eye for taking the time out.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
Thanks.
It's a great honor. Selassie, I know. Short and spicy. Great honor to have the eye on the program, my brother. You know what I mean? All the best, and continue doing what you're doing. I love what you do. And
give thanks for having me.
Yeah, don't stop what you do, my brother. So more love and strength.
Shall live.
Yes, sir.
Blessed.
Yes, sir.
More love, people.
Blessed love. Rastafari. Yes, sir. Yes, my people. There you have it from Black Rasta. And may I tell you, the leaders, they hear it live and direct from the Virgin. He's there in Ghana and he knows what is going on. So, man. Manners and respect to all my Ghanaians, wherever the item are tuning from, wherever the item there, whether the item is on the continent or outside the continent. Manners and respect. Blessed and sanctified to all, my brothers and sisters from, different geographical location. Manners and respect to the item. Thanks for tuning in. You know what I mean? Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, just I take a look at the chat room. I've been kind of neglecting the item, but forgive me. Yeah. Bless up the item family. Manners and respect, man. Give thanks. For the item. Strength and support. You know what I mean? Yes, I. Check we out again. We're there this Sunday. With another special guest. So, manners and respect, peace and love, Rastafari, powers and blessing to the item. You see me I say? Yeah, let me just drop this before we move.
Senyapcom Edutainment presents Poetry in Motion 2021, the virtual edition. Sunday, February 28th at 3 p.m. Live stream on IRI FM and JTVR on YouTube, IRI FM on Facebook, plus live intermittent broadcast on IRI FM radio. Featuring Benjamin Zephaniah, IjahStars, Professor Rupert Lewis, Stephen Wise, Kabumat Karu, Dr. Charmaine Gooden-Monteith, Leighton Smith, Mark Stevenson, Martin Matthews, Mick, Style Jamaica, and more. Sponsors: Poetry in Motion 2021, Sunday, February 28th, 3 p.m. Clean, intelligent fun for the entire family. Be there!